Hello everyone, we'll see line integral in this part. Hello everyone, in this session we'll see line integral for a scalar function. So let's see, it says compute y e to the power of x ds. This ds is for the line integral of scalar function, it is not the surface integral, where C is the line segment from 0, 0, from 1, 2 to 4, 7. So first of all we need to understand that this is a scalar function. This function is y e to the power of x, and for a scalar function the integration f dot ds, the line integral of this scalar function, is given as integration f into under root of dx square plus dy square. So we'll see what can we do in this case. First of all, let's talk about the curve, which is a line joining 1, 2 to 4, 7. They say it is a straight line. Now in that case we can parameterize this x and y in terms of some another variable. We can see that x is starting from 1 to and it is going up to 4, and this y is starting from 2 and it is going up to 7, right? In that case we can write it as x is equal to, we'll see how we are writing this, but let me do it first. We'll write it as x is equal to 1 plus 3t and y is equal to 2 plus 5t. Now how are we writing this? This 1 is the initial point of x and this 2 is the initial point of y. This 3 is the difference between the initial and final point, so this is 3, so 3 times of t, and this 5 is the difference of initial and final point 2 and 7. And now we'll say that this t can move from 0 to 1. So this is giving a linear relation between x and y in terms of some other variable, let's say t, right? So x can be written as this and y can be written as this, and from the same relation we can say that this dx is going to be 3 dt and dy is going to be 5 dt. So instead of dx square dy square we can write it as, if it is required, and of course we will use that also, we can also write it as f dot, or it is simply f into dx square by dt square plus dy square by dt square into dt. So we'll integrate it for the limits of t, right? So what we are doing is, instead of f ds we are writing it in terms of dx square dy square under root, then we are putting x and y in terms of dt, so that we can integrate this entire function in terms of single variable t, right? So in that case what we will get is, now that we know that x is 1 plus 3t and y is 2 plus 5t, the function given here, which is y e to the power of x, can be given as 2 plus 5t into e to the power of 1 plus 3t. right? We also know the relation between dx and dy. So this under root of dx square by dt square plus dy square by dt square will become under root of dx by dt was 3, so this is 3 square, and dy by dt was 5, so this is 5 square, so this becomes 25 and 9, which is under root of 34. So this line integral will now become integration of t equal to 0 to 1, the function which is 2 plus 5t e to the power of 1 plus 3t into under root of 34 dt, because now ds, which is under root of dx square plus dy square, is under root of 34 times of dt, right? This is it. Now we have to integrate this function, so we can take one of the function to be u and another one to be v, and we can do the uv integration. Let's say this is u and let's say this is v. This is a constant c, so this integration is going to be, I'm taking this root 34 outside, and uv integration says it will be first 2 plus 5t into e to the power of 1 plus 3t divided by 3. That is integration of e to the power 1 plus 3t, and here writing u as it is, minus differentiation of u, which will be 5, so 5, and double integration of e to the power 1 plus 3t will give you e to the power of 1 plus 3t, let's say divided by 9, we are writing it here. So we have to put t equal to 0 to 1. Of course we can put the values and we'll get the answer to be root 34 16 by 9 e to the power 4 minus 1 by 9 e to the power of 4. So this will be the line integral of this function. That's it. So what we have done is, we had a scalar function and we used the relation ds is equal to under root of dx square plus dy square, where we used another term which is dx dt, dx by dt or dy by dt, and then we could find the integration and the line integral for this scalar function.